everyone. I'm Courtney Cox, and this is Sam Dravas, and welcome to the third episode of Eagle Eye View. Tonight we're reporting from McElroy Dining Hall.
That's right, Courtney. And we're happy to have two players from the men's soccer team, Kyle Becker and Charlie Rugg.
So far in the 2011 season, the Eagles have a record of 12-4. As of October 25th, they are currently ranked 12th in the country with 3 straight wins. The team has momentum going into the last regular season game versus number 10 North Carolina and into the postseason. In recent action, the team emerged victors against school rivals BU, a double overtime win against the Duke Blue Devils, and a win this past Saturday against Virginia. On Wednesday, the Eagles have the chance to be the champions of the ACC, recognized as the best conference in soccer. With a win over UNC and a loss or a tie with Maryland's game versus Wake Forest, BC will end up on top.
Looking to be an exciting finish to a great season. Let's hear more from our players, Kyle Becker and Charlie Rugg, two juniors essential to BC's success so far this season. Kyle Becker is a junior playing midfielder for the BC Eagles. He has started in every game of his BC career, becoming one of the most reliable and consistent players on the team. Kyle, along with our other guest Charlie, lead the team with 7 goals so far this season. Additionally, he has 6 assists in the season. Combining his 3 seasons so far, he has 15 goals and 17 assists in his BC career. Prior to coming to BC, Kyle played for the Sigma Elite program, a team that competed on the international level against professional clubs in the Netherlands back in 2006. He is originally from Oakville, Ontario, and is enrolled in the Carroll School of Management.
As a junior from Rosendale, Mass., Charlie Rugg was an All-ACC first-team honoree last year, starting in all 20 of the Eagles' games. He has led the team with 18 points and 8 goals while adding 2 assists. He's ranked 7th in the conference with goals and 8th with points. He's enrolled in the Carroll School of Management, and just last week he earned the 2nd honor of ACC Player of the Week. Now that we know a little bit about our players, let's move on to questions.
So guys, you've had some big wins in the last couple of weeks. Describe your double overtime victory against Duke and your win this weekend against Virginia.
Well, the ACC is obviously a very competitive conference, and so every game that we play in ACC competition, you just kind of have to do whatever you can to win. So going into each of the overtimes, we kind of just had that mentality of just doing whatever you can to get that win.
So far, what has been your favorite game this season?
For me, probably the Duke game. It's always fun playing against Duke. They're a good team, and we've been lucky, actually. I don't think we've lost to them yet since we've been here. So it's always fun playing them, and it's always nice winning in overtime. It just makes it a little more dramatic.
I'd say Duke also. I mean, I think they were a little better than Virginia Tech, so we were really happy with that win.
And going off of that, what is your least and favorite part of practice every day?
This one's easy for me. I hate warming up. It's just, it's boring. You just run around, run laps around. I just like to play.
And for me, it's cool down. I hate it. I don't think it does anything. So that's mine. After long practice, a couple laps, I don't see the point.
I know how you feel. So Kyle, you played midfield, and Charlie, you're in the forward position. Like, all of your stats are similar this year. How were your roles different on the field?
Well, for me, I mean, I'm attacking midfielder, so I like to get forward. I like to score goals and set people up. I'm not really much a defender, really, and my coaches would probably say the same thing. So, yeah.
And my job has been to play like center forward, and I just kind of hold the ball up. I look for Kyle to lay it off to, and that's mostly it. Yeah.
And I know a lot of teams at BC have pregame rituals. What do you as an individual and as a team do before stepping on the field each game?
We don't have, we're not that superstitious, so we don't have too many things. I, for one, all I do that's different from other players, I think, is I always put my left cleat on first, and then my right cleat, and that's it.
So
Yeah.
Kyle, go ahead.
For me, I don't have many superstitions either. I just like to hang out, relax, and just listen to music in the locker room.
Awesome. So Kyle, how has your experience on the international level shaped your soccer abilities?
It's been good. I mean, it's always fun to play like at a higher level. You push yourself and just like shows you, because if we all want to be professional players, really, it's a taste of what could be to come, and it just gives you something to push for, really.
Definitely. And so you guys have both played on very competitive teams prior to coming to BC. What was your most memorable experience prior to joining the BC Eagles men's soccer team?
My under 18 year with the Bolts, Boston Bolts, we made it to nationals, and that was the Academy Nationals. That was a great experience. Probably the best youth soccer experience I've had.
Definitely.
Probably when I was 14, my team won the national championship in Canada, so that was pretty good feeling.
And being from Canada, what would you say is the major difference between playing here and playing back at home?
Well, from Toronto and Boston, it's not really that much different. So there's nothing really, I would say. I can't really think of anything much different, I guess.
Definitely. So your team has a big game tomorrow night versus number 10 ranked North Carolina. What has been the atmosphere in practice, and what is your strategy going into the game?
I think this week it's been good. Everyone's been kind of just relaxed, sort of focusing up, doing what they got to do. Everyone. Today we watched some film. Everyone getting ready. Kind of coaches going over some last-minute stuff. I mean, it's going to be a tough game. They're a really good team, so we just got to go out and do what we got to do.
And the ACC is so close right now. We all know that we could potentially finish, if we win tomorrow, we could finish in first or second in the ACC. But if we lose, we could drop down to even seventh. That's how close it is. So we all kind of understand how important tomorrow's game is.
And on a different note, what would you say outside of soccer is your favorite memory of BC in the past 3 years?
It's a tough one.
For me, it's just been Marathon Monday, I guess, both years. It's been good. I mean, freshman year, everyone was like kind of hyping it up. I didn't know if it was going to be as good as it was, but it hasn't let me down yet.
I too like Marathon Monday a lot, but I also love the varsity athlete dance at the end of the year, every year. I look forward to that every year. So,
both great events. Also, 2 weeks ago we interviewed two girls from the soccer team, Jill and Elena. They were awesome. And do your teams have any interaction, like in scrimmages, practices, or outside of soccer?
No, we do not. Actually, last year we had like overlapping practices one day, I think, and we did a penalty shootout against them, and we won, of course.
Of course.
And lastly, just yesterday was Halloween. Going off your personalities, what has been your favorite costume growing up?
I was Darth Vader one year. That's probably my best one.
My mom actually just sent me a picture of me when I was like 6 on Halloween. I was dressed up in like a Robin costume, so I was on the front there. It was pretty funny. It made me laugh.
Awesome. Thanks so much for the answers. You've given us and our viewers an insight to your program here at BC. For all the viewers who watched last week, we had a women's soccer show us a couple tricks, and after they also talked about how close of a team they are. This week we want to see if you have the same connection with your teammates. We have a bowl of descriptions of one of your teammates. We're gonna pick out which one at a time, and you're to tell us which player matches the description. So Courtney, draw first.
Which one of you is an accomplished artist?
Charlie.
All right,
excellent.
correct.
1 point. There we go.
What are you, accomplished artists? Like, what have you done?
In high school, I did like painting and like some pencil drawing.
Very nice.
And I don't know what awards I won, but I won some awards for that. Yeah.
Awesome. I have no artistic ability whatsoever. So who has two twin sisters? Ooh, Armit. Do you guys know? It was Armit. No?
Was it me?
It was Armit.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh. Did not.
Okay, before playing for BC, he played with the LA Football Club.
I think there's two guys, Kevin Mejia and Patrick Chin.
Yes.
Good job. Our next one is from Brighton, England.
What? England.
Are there a lot of England players on the team?
No.
It's
Ager?
Chris Ager. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. He scored the only goal versus Brown last year.
Kyle Becker.
Yes.
It's easy when it's about you. From Cape Town, South Africa.
Greg Breyer.
Definitely.
2 members of the team from the same hometown.
Is that Colin? Is it Colin Murphy and Nick?
No, it's John Bunkle and
that's
Kevin
right.
Magia.
2 members who transferred to BC.
Amit Abramad, Nick Corliss.
Correct.
He has a twin brother.
John Bunkle.
Yes.
And our last one. Both parents were BC grads. Kind of tough, very specific.
Stephen Carter.
Correct. Good work.
All right, so we know that you guys know your teammates very well. Thank you so much for your answers. We look forward to watching you the rest of your season, and as always, we know you're going to make BC proud. For all of our viewers at home, make sure to watch BC play UNC tomorrow at 7 o'clock on Newton campus.
Thanks for tuning in to Eagle Eye View. We look forward to seeing you next time. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Show your support by liking our page and tweeting questions to improve the show. Again, I'm Sam Javas, and this is Courtney Cox, reporting for BC Athletics. Have a good night, and go Eagles.